I made a bad decision, but I made a decision to try to help my family, and it turned out to be more negative than positive. Initially, I went to the payday lenders to get a loan during the holiday season, which was around about December. And the reason for that was I wanted to provide a good Christmas for my family.
A payday loan is a small short-term loan that a person gets to tie them over until their payday. In Mississippi, that average is about 2 weeks, and the most a person can get is $400.
So I made good with those payments for a few months, up until I ran into a financial hardship. So I was unable to continue writing the checks.
What happens is a person goes in and they get a payday loan, and because it's due back in 2 weeks, the entire balance of the loan is due to be paid in 2 weeks. The person can afford to pay the entire loan back. So what typically happens is they will go in the store and they will renegotiate the loan. And what that is, they pay that one off and immediately get a new loan, or they get a loan from another store to pay off the first loan, and now they're stuck with the second loan.
Everyone who's in the payday lending lines or everyone who's on welfare are not just sort of leeches on the system. There are a lot of people across age and class and race who fall into hard times.
Oftentimes it's single parents that are being affected by this. And so you have a mother that's trying to maintain for her family, and she's not able to do that, and then she gets this loan, and that just compounds the problems that she's already dealing with.
I contacted the Mississippi Center for Justice. I called the 800 number, spoke with someone briefly. They were very expedient in getting back with me. And it made me feel good that there was somebody else that was going to advocate for me in this situation.
Currently, there are about 1,000 payday lending stores in the state of Mississippi. We have more payday lending stores than we have McDonald's, Burger Kings, and Wendy's combined. We have more payday lending stores than we do banks. We have more payday lending stores per capita than any other state in the nation.
If we had access to fair lending and access to wealth creation for all of our communities, regardless of race or class, we would see that people wouldn't have to worry about what they're going to eat. They wouldn't worry about whether or not the lights will be cut off and their kids can't have access to light to read their homework lesson that they have to turn in tomorrow. I think if we understood that the financial, economic issues in our state are so connected to just basic human relationships, human success, then we would find ways to do what we need to do to make sure that no one goes without.
I just want to make sure that people know that we will continue this fight, that although we did not get what we wanted this legislative session, that the fight is far from over, and we will continue to take a chip at this bill piece by piece, session after session, until we get something that is better for Mississippi than what we currently have.
And I learned my lesson. It was a bad decision, but I made the decision with good intentions to make a happy Christmas for my kids.